So today I continue my playful streak and I have 2 skeins of worsted weight superwash yarn in here with 4 cups of water and just sprinkling some citric acid on top. I am just going to play and not really measure anything. I'm going to finish this extreme blue that I have that isn't a complete 1% stock solution, and just play with some more blues, and I just love blues. And I thought this could be fun, so I'm literally not measuring. Just kind of spilling it out. There's a drip there, why not? I won't use all of it on this side because we want to get to the other side too. And this yarn has been pre-soaked, there's no heat left. I should turn it on low, why not? Get the heat going and just kind of experiment with some colors and have fun. I want full coverage, deep hues, and hopefully, you know, it'll turn out really pretty. That's my goal. I think a lot of us who work with yarn and knit and crochet, we love colors and have fun playing with them. And I don't really have a specific dyeing style yet. Normally I'm super precise so that I can replicate things. This is gonna be a unicorn yarn. It's just I wanted to dye today. I didn't want to be precise, and delphinium blue is like such a pretty purple color. Didn't even think I would be doing stripes, but whatever. And in the last video, I saw that Peacock blue kind of separates into like a green and a blue, which I think would actually be really pretty with the delphinium blue. So let's see if that happens. It's kind of a grayish tone right now, but Sea Spray also has some green in it, so maybe if I mix that in too. So far I'm liking the colors. Maybe if I go the other way. And there's some overlap. And now we're going to add some bright, which I don't know. Do we want bright, or should we just make this kind of a darker one? I wish I were doing a live stream right now because you could actually tell me. Maybe darker, or warmer, which means we'll just do navy. And also have different containers. I try to be economical and reuse some containers, which hopefully this year will be my year and I can upgrade some of my supplies, dye more yarn, dye in bigger batches, you know, like maybe at least 6 skeins of one colorway. That'd be really fun. So yeah, I mean, I love hearing back from people. I love hearing what you want to buy and trying to do exactly the colors that you want. I mean, I get to do what I want. So this would be a non-repeating variegated colorway. I'm actually liking this already. I'm not sure if it's the Peacock or the Sea Spray that's giving it that nice blue-green color. If you've watched my previous episode, you know that I like greens and blues and purple, so this is kind of like a Lily favorite. As my daughter says, I like all the colors. So think that's a very diplomatic answer. She's 2. So that's actually turning out really pretty, but I think I want some more of the purpley color. And with heat, it changes. As you can see, this is much more of a pink color as it goes in, and as it heats, you can see right there, it's more of a purple. Maybe I'm developing my own Peacock colorway. Who knows? It's just kind of fun. And if you don't know, I do have the option where you can do your own colorway through me. It's the same price as my other yarn, which I think is a pretty sweet deal, obviously. And you know, we would exchange emails ahead of time to make sure you're getting exactly what you want. So it's not like we'll get a muddy color or anything like that. It could be in the style of yarn that I already dye, or it can be something completely different. So this is some more sea spray. We'll see if it turns green, if it was the Peacock blue. I just want to avoid white. Some people like white in their yarn. Some people don't. I like it both ways, of course. But of course, I'm not just dyeing for me, I'm dyeing for other people. So let me know in the comments what you prefer. I think the hint of white kind of adds something fun. It's just like another color. But that really depends on you. I think the sea spray is adding the green. So now we're just gonna let it sit for a little bit, and then I'll turn it back on and we'll flip and have some more fun. So now you can see that I'm flipping over the yarn, and there is quite a bit of white, and unfortunately I have to share the kitchen with my husband. He normally makes dinner and our daughter was napping, so he was making the most of his time, which is perfect. So I flipped the yarn and I'm basically doing the same thing, trying to add color in roughly the same places to get a similar effect, and then using my tongs to try to make the yarn less white and more blue. And just really adding as I go and letting the yarn heat and the citric acid work so that all of the dye is absorbed. You can see that as I continue dyeing this yarn and letting it sit, that what I really loved about this yarn initially is seeing some of the greenish blue and the purplish colors. They just kind of started blending together, which is fine, but it made for more of a, not quite a tonal yarn in the end, but not as variegated with as many colors as I was expecting to have. But this was a really good experiment because, you know, I got to see what would happen. And you can see when I flipped it that third time, just to make sure that the sides were done, I could have let it sit longer, and I could have let it be warmer so that it would have absorbed more of the dye, and with that leakage, it just kind of spread everywhere. I love working with extreme blue, but it is quite extreme, and it kind of takes over. So you can really see here how the skein's finished. So you can really see that there's some lighter blues and darker blues, but unfortunately the greenish color and purple colors were kind of subdued and taken away. Still, they're gorgeous yarns to work with, non-repeating colorways, and they should go together very well. So I hope you liked this video, and I look forward to hearing what you have to say in the comments.